Hey everyone, welcome to the day 41st of my journey to become a 1600 player or to become an employed person, whichever comes first. And it would definitely be the 1600 mark as I'm missing like 2 matches, 2 wins, and I'm already 1600 and I'm not near close to getting a job. So here we are. Two things. I'm sorry for having my camera with this poor lighting. I just turned my lights off and I'm super sleepy, to be honest. And I only had time to play chess now, which is the second thing that I wanted to say. I'm sorry for posting too late. I actually didn't find a good half an hour to record a video by myself here. Like, I didn't have my house available to play chess. It's a weird sound to say like this, but as I said, one of my previous videos, I don't really feel comfortable in speaking English with like the possibility of anyone in my here at home listening to it. I'm Brazilian and people are not used to like listening to someone speaking English here, and I mean, at least for me, it's a little bit, not. It's almost like cringe, It's almost like cringy a little bit. So that's why I don't do it. If there's someone at home, or rather, if someone can listen to what I'm saying, I usually don't want to record. So, for example, now it's 3 a.m. here. It's 3 a.m. So no one's awake. So no one's listening. There are people at home here, but there's no one listening. So that's why I found time to record this right now. And yeah, that's it. So I think I'm gonna do some puzzles before we start. Not a lot, as I already took a lot of time to explain everything here. So this one, I've been looking to this puzzle here while I was talking, so it looks like this is the correct move, because this is mate. Otherwise I would have to, cover with the queen. I think this would be the correct play, actually. Let's go for the next puzzle. It looks like it's not here. Wow. Oh, there's a rook hanging here. Okay. And here, well, I have this, and then this, and this one's a rook. Okay. Well, this is the correct play for sure. Well, actually, this is also a check. And let's do 2 more puzzles here. These are way too easy, right? This wins the game, as this is mate. And just one more. Here, not here. Wait, here. What the heck? Oh, here, because this pinned. No, this one doesn't count. Come on. I missed so bad. Wait, misclick. I wanted to play this. And then... where's the follow-up, by the way? I forgot to calculate the follow-up, but I was pretty sure it was the correct move. Here? Here, actually. And then this. That is the follow-up. This one didn't count out as well. So I gotta play, maybe I should just push the spawn here, pretty sure. And then push, push. Yep. Okay, let's go for today's match. Enough of puzzles. So, I'm sitting on 1586. And I feel like playing d4 today. I didn't practice that much. I just watched a video of the Catalan. And yeah, looks like we got into a QGA. Gonna play this version here, which I think I will accept this. Is this possible? Like, this is way too obvious, but I think I have enough time to play this, don't I? Let's play this. My opponent takes here, this will be super funny. But I really doubt that my opponent will fall for something like this. Yeah, of course. And then, well, how do I defend this? Like, playing knight there doesn't really look good. But at the same time, looks like the best reply. Taking here is not an option. Bishop b5 check's not an option. I'm gonna go knight here as I don't care. If my opponent takes, I'll have to deal with the uncastled king for this match, which I'm not sure if it's that big of a problem. I can always hide my king on e2. Because there's no dark squared bishop, light squared bishop. Sorry. Well, this gives me enough time to play knight d2, but I'm not sure if this move is good at all. Knight bd2, right? Let's go play knight bd2. My bishop gets super stuck. Sorry, stuck doesn't even exist. But okay. And this is, I'm pretty sure I'm not playing beautiful chess here, but at least for me, these moves are all making sense. This attacks the king side, and if my opponent castles, it would be a good move. h4 would be a good move. But I'm definitely not sure what I'm doing. This is definitely not beautiful chess. My opponent kind of wants to play towards the king side, queenie side, it looks like, just a little bit. I feel like playing this at the same time. Wait, but this is a good move, I think, because if my opponent doesn't do anything, I just trapped his bishop out of nowhere. Could be funny. I'm playing some poisonous moves here. I don't know. I think that this expression makes sense. At least in Portuguese, it definitely makes sense. Poisonous moves. These moves look so innocent, and then they just go boom, and then I don't know where I win a piece, or I'm playing super dirty, stuff like this. Okay, this actually, wait. Wait, well, he actually, I'm not sure if it was potted, but oh, he actually is not losing the piece, right? So looks like I got a counter with a4, but my opponent's not losing the piece. As you know, and wait, this actually helps me a lot, doesn't it? Doesn't this help me a lot? Like, sure, let's trade this maybe, and then try to open the position with the e5. And then I don't really want to castle, but I really wanted to move this knight away. So unfortunate. I don't really want a castle, come on. Should I castle? I think I should, right? That's castle. I didn't really want to castle, but it is what it is. Wait, but this move's a little bit weird. I'm pretty sure I can play g4 here. Don't I? Can't I? g4? It actually hangs this pawn here. g4 actually hangs this pawn here. Maybe g3 then. Hangs that pawn there. I'm gonna play g3. I really want to move this knight. This knight looks like a really good piece. Yeah, let's move it. Finally was able to move it. This bishop on b4 is a little bit too strong for my liking as well. But wait, but this, nah, this definitely doesn't work, right? This, not sure if it works, but could have moved the other knight though. Oh my god, I could have moved the other knight. Let me check something here. Is the sacrifice anything but crazy or what? Well, if I take here, my opponent takes back. I take with check. If my opponent goes here, I can do what? Blatant. Play bishop here, knight here. Does this work? Feels messy enough to go for it, right? I'm not sure if I'm going to do crazy here. Maybe I am. But let's go for it. Let's go for it. Pretty sure this is a blunder, but whatever. I have this and then I have this as well, so... And if my opponent goes anything else like this or this to cover, I can take the knight. So... What the heck was this move? What? Nah, this can't be real, come on. This can't be a real move. Okay then. Okay then. Let me just make sure. Well, I have to take here, right? If I take here, my opponent takes here, I take here, and then there's no danger, right? Okay, let's go for it. There's no big danger. Now take here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take here to remove any type of danger. And now I can't play this. I definitely can't. Wait, I can take here first. Let's take everything that we can first. Can actually play this as well, if I'm not wrong. Okay, now I'm full rook up. Looks like out of nowhere, I'm full rook up. Out of nowhere, full rook up. I like this. And this definitely, well, is a bad move. Because, well, I'm just calculating if there's checkmating here, but it looks like there's no checkmate. But this is definitely winning. Because now I have this. Yep. Let's trade everything. And then play this. Wait, I have this first. and then this. I need to get my queen back, otherwise things could get a little bit too messy for my liking. So I gotta draw the queen back just to make sure I'm not losing the game. Or is it okay? Wait. I think there's no issue at all right now, so I can play this maybe. Yeah, let's go and take here. Kinda getting out of time here, but it's fine. Like, my opponent abandoned the game. Okay, sure. Let's go for a quick review. I'm wondering if that knight play was correct. Wait, yeah, definitely was wrong. Oh wait, but there is a sacrifice in here, so this is actually a good play. It was actually a good play, just with the wrong, like the idea was there. That's what I mean. The idea was there. This is checkmate. You're right. This is also checkmate. Almost checkmate. But I'll have to give up the queen here. Okay. Looks like the idea was correct. Then my opponent played this. And my opponent took like this, which is what I expected. I take here. If my opponent covers here, I'm pretty sure that I had some pretty good opportunities. I was looking for this. It looks like it's a bad move. Oh, there. I was considering this move here because this is checkmate. This, not checkmate, but yeah, it threatens checkmate like this. And maybe my opponent plays this. Then it could, you know, this is super messy. It's worth the sacrifice. Now I have this, for example, which is what the engine recommends. Let's say my opponent plays a random move here, like pawn 2 here. This doesn't make sense. Wait, but let me just play something that could make sense. Come on. Maybe queen 2. I know queen here. Try to trade everything. You know, try to trade queens. Then I can play this. King here looks like it's the best option, which I would definitely not think my opponent would be able to play this. What about this? Wait, what? Okay, I have this, don't I? It doesn't work. But yeah, I don't have to play this, and then knight here somehow. Rook here to protect the rook. What happens? This pawn drops. What the heck? This game's super crazy. But okay. Looks like I was correct. Like, this sacrifice was messy enough in this game. Let's just take a look around the moves that I played here. Okay. Oh my god, wait. I had the chance to win. Not win the piece, but this is super bad for my opponent to play, right? The knight gets stuck. If my opponent wants to develop the knight, they will be in front of the bishop. This is super bad, right? Playing c6 here looks super bad due to this queen move here, and then I take here and then threaten checkmate already. Let's say my opponent plays this. This is checkmate. Not checkmate, but almost mate, right? It's almost checkmate. Wait, this is not the best move. The best move is to take. Wait, I'm just going crazy here. But okay. The thing is, this is super bad for my opponent. The king will go in a big run here. out of nowhere. Okay, I took like this, and then played queen b3, which is kind of the same idea, a little bit more sneaky, but sneakier, whatever, not sure how to say this. It looks like knight f3 was the correct move, even if my opponent takes here. This is fine. I can take like this, and after this, this king e2. Well, if it's a good move, then maybe king e2 is safe. Like my king is safe in here. I wouldn't find this move. I would definitely not find this move. Here. Then maybe, yeah, bishop here to castle queen side, right? Castle queen side makes sense. It does. Okay. But my opponent didn't go for it. Yeah, h4. I knew it was a bad move, but it looks like it's not that bad because I just went from 0.4 to 0.3 minus 0.3, which is not that bad. I didn't play terrible moves here. They were just a little bit too hasty, maybe. This move, I knew it was not correct. Oh, I could have pushed that. Okay, it makes a little bit of sense, at least for me, right? This looks awful. This looks awful for my opponent. After this, drop the queen back. Push here. Have to give up the pawn. What the heck? Then came my sacrifice, my creative sacrifice. I just took the rook for free. Then we traded everything. Then traded the rooks as well. And then this is weapon abandoned. Okay. So it looks like I'm missing only one win to the 1600 mark here. What a journey. What a journey. So that's it for today, guys. See you on the next video, which could possibly be the last one. But okay, I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.